It's a question of choosing the right brand ambassadors, because when, if you're an operator, you want your brand to represent the culture of what you want your brand representing, and choosing the right brand ambassadors that will send the right message and represent the right target audience becomes relevant. It's just part of an overall strategy, an overall marketing strategy, an overall affiliate strategy. I don't think that the brand ambassadors and the social media approach should be the standalone strategy for an operator, but as part of a comprehensive plan that's well thought out and that identifies the appropriate image of the given operator. I think that it makes sense to work with a brand ambassador under selective circumstances. I'm not sure that game manipulation is rising in the US. I think that game manipulation as a concern has always been there and should have always been there, dating back to the 1919 Chicago Black Sox. It's just that now that it's legislated, it's more front and center and more of a concern to the leagues now than it was then. And it's obviously more of a concern to these new legislated operators who previously weren't involved in the space in the US to ensure we're maintaining the integrity of their games. But to answer your question, how do we bring it, minimize the likelihood and combat the threat of game manipulation? The answer is more legislation. Every time that a state legislates, but does so with minimal legislation, which prohibits, say, mobile wagering, it increases the strength of the gray market or the black markets, which increases or decreases visibility of the betting lines, and that in and of itself is more likely to create manipulation. So to me, the answer is in transparency. Transparency is in legislation. It means that there should be betting allowed on the colleges within each state. Means that there should be mobile within each state. This is how you eradicate the black market, by bringing it online and bringing it front and center in a transparent manner that allows us to see all the betting lines, understand them, and work collectively amongst legislated operators to minimize the likelihood of manipulation.